Welcome to a new edition of the Gerety Talks. I'm Lucion Guy, the co-founder of the Gerety Awards that brings together a jury to select the best in advertising from a powerful perspective. Today we are having a chat with the winners of the Young Lotus Awards from AdFest 2025. Young Lotus is one of the industry's longest running mentoring programs, providing the next generation of advertising leaders with valuable hands-on practical experience since 2004. The program is open to advertising professionals aged 30 and under, with teams selected by local representatives in markets across the region. It involves talks, mentoring, and workshops, and a live brief with just 24 hours to meet the deadline. This year, the Young Lotus Workshop welcomed 34 young creatives representing 17 cities. The theme, the collision of creativity, creativity plus plus. The 17 teams were selected for the program with, for the first time, a team from Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. And this year's Young Lotus winners were the Ho Chi Minh team for their work Journey to the Depth by Dat Nguyen Tan, manager, and Gigi, art director from Densureder. They are the first team from Vietnam to win the Young Lotus competition, and they are here with us today. Welcome and congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
Yay, thank you so much for introducing us.
So, Aldea, let's start by introducing yourselves. Tell me a little bit more about your agency, your roles, and your background.
So I've been here for 3.5 years, and Densureder is my very first advertising agency. Before that, I've been working as an illustrator. I like drawing. I like putting ideas into sketches and canvas. But then somehow I got into the industry, and I've been here for almost 4 years. And yeah, that's about me.
What
Oh,
about you, Dad?
okay. So I'm Dak from Densu Radio in Vietnam. You can see the title of manager, but actually I'm a senior copywriter. We do everything that a copywriter does, like yapping. We laugh on days, and then we try to sell the ideas to the client, get commented or even complained, and then we come up with another idea to like try to convince them to do that. Yeah, so that's basically everything that I do at Densureda in Vietnam. Yeah.
Tell us first about the experience at the festival. How was it?
The experience at the festival for me, it was so overwhelming at first, like a lot of pressure because all of the other teams, they are very talented. All the creative people there, they are very talented, and they are all local winners. And Dak and I were not local winners. So we feel like we've been chatting to each other. We said, "Oh my gosh, we are imposters. What are we doing here?" It was panicking at first, but then we got really inspired by the whole experience because all the workshops and the things we learn in the workshops are very useful and like inspirational for us. And then super fun. We got to eat all the food. We see the sunsets. We make a lot of friends, and I have that with me. He's like the funniest person that you can hang
Yeah.
with. Yeah, so it turned out great at the end of the journey, but at first it was panicking. Yeah, and that can share his.
Yeah. So I swear that I'm much more funnier in Vietnamese. Just a disclaimer. And yeah. So basically I and Gigi, we are like at the very like late year of the competition, if you know what I mean. The age limit. We basically we 30. So like we kind of old now, and we sent by the company, and we are so nervous. We thought to ourselves that how can we compete with everyone here? They are so talented. They are like the champions of their own country, and we are so nervous. But that didn't stop us from enjoying everything in the festival. Like we like learned a lot from many talented people in the industry. We step out our comfort zone. Like in the company, we only chat with each other, with everyone around us. But now we got a chance to like experience bigger and better audience. And for the first time ever, we got to stand on a stage of a competition. Like we haven't like have that experience before. So
Yeah, that's so
yeah,
like 16 different countries of APAC, and now we have friends in every country. That's
yeah,
a,
they are so nice and talented, and we are so grateful to be able to join the festival.
That's great. It's funny to hear you say you are old with 30 years old, but still.
Like the limit of the competition is 30, and we like 1 year away from like using the substance. You know that movie, like
Yes.
maybe more like she had to inject to have a younger self to do everything. And we have like 1 year left to do that.
How was your reaction when you learned you were the winners?
your
Oh.
deck.
Yeah, well, we have the like we stunned to stunned to speak, and like Beyonce at the Grammy, like, oh no, what? And yeah, we are so like stunned, and it's so unexpected because we saw everyone on the stage. They are so like talented, their ideas are so good, and they are so confident to like uh, present their ideas to everyone. So we are so surprised to hear the announcement. But like we it's a very good validation for us because we are so insecure about ourselves. And when
Oh,
they they just not like they didn't just announce the winner. They also like say how what they like about our idea, and it's so
Mm.
like encouraging to us.
yeah. I think at that point when we joined the competition, both of us we are pretty much burned out from our burned out from our daily work,
Yeah.
and because of so many projects at the time, and we've been in the industry for 3 4 years, and we've been feeling like, oh my gosh, what can we do, that kind of feeling. But like Dak said, it's a it's like a huge change, a great encouragement for us to know that we're the winner. And also there's such a feeling when you see the name of Ho Chi Minh, like Vietnam, on the screen. Not just the pride is not just for our name like that and Gigi, but also the name of the city and the country that we presenting. That's that's very amazing, yet to see the name of the city shows on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. And let's talk about the campaign then. So the brief this year was under the theme The Collision of Creativity, Creativity Plus Plus, and for the client MasterCard. Young Lotus participants were tasked to come up with a brand experience and activation campaign that empowers and supports the diverse needs group within the APAC region to travel and explore easier. So tell us about the campaign and how you came up with the idea.
Dak, tell our
Yeah.
story.
Um, yeah, the idea came when we like have had many ideas. Like as you know, the brief is how to help enable the disabled to travel around the world, to travel around Southeast Asia, APAC,
APAC.
and APAC, yeah. And we came up with a lot of stuff to like help them, like lend them a hand, how to make them travel easier. And then we thought to ourselves that why we always treat them like they need help. They don't like we treat them as a victims, as someone who like in a passive position that need our hands. So that's why we try to reframe the situation, which is what we learned from the workshop. Yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, we
from
talk to each
Mr.
other a lot.
And yeah. So there's this workshop from, especially one workshop from Mr. Stanley where he talked about reframing, uh, including reframing the brief. Like whenever you get the brief from client, you kind of have to question, put give it like 5 questions, why, and then you came up with ideas. So we learned that from the workshop. We got inspired by that. And then at some point when we work together, we kind of ask each other, like, why do we have to think that way? Why do we have to help them? What if blah blah blah? And
Yeah.
then we got to our idea and we got
We
goosebumps.
reframe, well, we reframe the disabled to a superpowers. Like each of them will have their own unique superpower to experience the world. And yeah, that's why it will be like very inspiring to people who follow them. Not just like we help them, we lend them a hand. We didn't go on the path. And maybe that is the beauty of the idea, and then we try to execute it by borrowing a um an icon, an icon of the culture in APAC, which is Journey to the West. Yeah. And inspired by that, we like uh, maybe I will be yapping a lot about this, but I don't want to like go on and on and on about what is the journey of to the West. But you know, the story goes with a group of superpower people, and they go through from China to India, and we inspired by that story, and we execute the idea by using that epic. Yeah.
Is it a very popular show in the region?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
very.
everybody watched it in their childhood. Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
favorite childhood show of all the people we know. Yeah.
they have a
Okay.
very popular video game now, Black Myth Wukong, if you know.
Oh, Wukong.
Okay.
Wukong, yeah.
Tell us about the 4 characters a little bit more that you reframed.
Oh yeah, we have 4 characters based on because the brief is about different types of disabilities, both physical and mental. So we have 4 characters based on that. We have the deaf,
The
mm,
blind, the
blind,
autistic, yeah, the
uh,
autistic,
autistic person,
yeah,
and then what? What's the
yeah,
last one?
on the wheelchair,
Ah, yeah,
the
the
yeah,
wheelchair
the
person,
handicap.
the
Yep.
handicap.
Just
So
like
we
in the Journey to the West, we have 4 characters as well.
Yeah, and
So
we reframe them so like the blind, because she's blind, so she's like very,
yeah,
sensitive about the taste, the
the
sense
taste
of
of
smell.
food, yeah.
So she's the foodie, like the professional foodie. And then we have the deaf person, so he's more like the deaf that you want.
Yeah, he will communicate very well without
Yes,
using
yes, yes.
the language, so he can experience everything very easy.
Ah, the diplomat. He's the
Yeah,
diplomat.
communicate, yeah, in a different way, in a
Mm.
deeper way, and also the autistic, he will like focus on the detail. He will keep everyone posted on schedule, because yeah, he will have that superpower. And for the handicapped, he will like enjoy everything in a slower pace, not very fast, very quick.
Mindful.
Just like we travel now, they will like teach us how to like experience at a very peaceful and mindful, in a mindfulness way. Yeah, in a mindful way.
So he's the mindful explorer, the wheelchair person, and then the artistic guy will be the planner, precise planner
Mm.
of the whole crew. Yeah. So we kind of reframe their limitations into superpowers. Yeah.
Yeah, superpowers are super skillful when traveling, no? To connect with
Yeah.
the local people if you don't speak the language. Ah, that's amazing. And what talking about superpowers, what do you think are your own superpowers? Those that will help you throughout your creative career.
Um, you go first, Gigi.
I think that will agree with me on this. Like we both a little ADHD person people, yeah, ADHD. So it means like we uh cannot focus very well on our daily task, but at the same time we can have like hyper focus when when we have to. So for me, I've been struggling a little with that, but then it comes to a point where you can, try to manage that and have uh the hyper focus more intentionally, and then it becomes your superpower when you can hyper focus.
Yeah. And for me, I think that yeah, I very like um easy to lose focus, and also like maybe that's why I can like easily adapt to changes. Like I don't like holding on to stuff. Like moving on is my forte, my strength, and I can adapt to everything, every trend, and I know that, yeah. Even when I'm old now.
And what do you think were your biggest learnings and inspirations that you came back with from the festival?
Yeah, when I came back from the festival, it feels like a refresh. Like I just pressed a reset
A
button,
reset button.
like for because I've been, because when you're in one environment for a long time and then you can, be in another, like the different kind of advertising environment, but it's more like inspiring, it's more encouraging. I feel more motivated. Yeah. And at the same time, it's also set a lot of standards for me after the competition and the workshop, because yeah, I get to see a lot of good work from creative and talented people, and I know that yeah, it's time for stepping up my game.
Same. It's- I have the same experience.
And Alice Cho, the chair APAC Dentsu Creative Council and Chief Creative Officer from Dentsu Creative in Taiwan, who led the workshop, had some advice for aspiring young creatives who wanted to join the program in 2026. She said, "This is a workshop with a competition, and of course, you should give it your best, but winning or losing isn't what matters most. It's the people you meet, the experiences you gain, the frustration of creating under pressure, and the euphoria of that sudden spark of brilliance. That's a real prize." I think, Gigi, you agree because you're nodding. Do you agree with her advice? And what advice would you give as winners of this edition to future participants?
Yeah, so I totally agree with her. It's the competition, and then it's also about every single moments that we shared there, like the small talk that we talk to your fellow friends. But in different countries, it already changed your mind about how they work there, how they live there, how they view about the whole advertising thing, and also making friends, new friends is also a very beautiful thing. And I think because you're not in your daily environment, workplace, or your country, you're in a completely different country, completely different environment with new people. So it's like a big shake for you. And I mean, like if you have a chance to get there, like the young people, the next young Lotus, you can have a chance to get it. Just be immersed in the whole thing. Yeah, that's because everything is amazing, to be honest. Yeah. And I think one, if I could give an advice, it could be like just be there, be there, be
Mm,
present, and have fun, because yeah, that's like once in a lifetime opportunity.
that, what about you?
Yeah, I completely agree with Alice Cho. We adore her. So I rarely give out advice, but from my experience, I think that um, you just need to walk a lot. like you need to walk because all of the ideas that we come up with is by us walking. We don't stay for in one place. We like going around. We talk. Came up with the idea in the supermarket, in the convenience store, everywhere. We like walk a lot on the beach, and we like, yeah, we walk a lot. And for those who has like very bad health, like us, we have like our backbone that cannot handle stress very well. So I think that maybe, yeah, we can, if you have to, you can like push a little bit. You can put a bit of extra effort in this, because yeah, the pressure, the uncomfortable feeling maybe lasts for one night, but the experience of standing on the stage and like having the title and bringing pride to back to our country may last for a lifetime, that we won't forget about that experience.
Yeah,
So
it works every
yeah,
second.
yeah,
Yeah, and speaking of the stage, I think because both of us were never on such
yeah,
huge stage like that. So I think is just to practice. We've been practicing before presenting. I think like 5, 7 times. Yeah,
yeah.
continuously practicing. So that's all. That's all you need. Practice.
And let's do a last question to wrap up. What briefs or projects would you like to work for in the future?
Dang.
Yeah, honestly, we think that we prefer not to do anything. But yeah, just joking, just joking. Maybe from back from the festival, like Chichi said, we have like much more higher standard. We we want to do something purposeful for the society.
Hmm.
That is what I'm looking forward right now, and also how we can connect to the audience in a time where people only watch short form video, very short form, and how can we like connect with them. So yeah, I'm embrace the challenge, and I'm looking forward to doing all of the briefs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I share the same feelings with that. And also it would be great if we can have the opportunity to work on like mental health issues more. That would be very meaningful. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing this time with us. Congratulations again, and wishing you all the best for the future projects and your long career ahead, even if
Yeah.
you're 30 years
Thank
old,
you.
almost.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Lucia.
so much.